Hey guys. Earlier on this week, I was fortunate enough to be taken through kind of a healing session, I guess, and it was a regression when you can go back into your past, and I arrived at a particular episode from my childhood that I've never been into before, and what I got out of that was, well, let me tell you first what my goal was going into the session. It was to try and understand why I keep self-sabotaging with regard to my own success. I've had multiple products or projects that have sold in six figures and then literally walked away, and put a match to it. And I've tried to launch dozens of new ideas, and when they didn't take off straight away, I just chuck it in the bin, start again, wait for the next idea, because there's always another idea. Anyway, so going through this regression, I went back to this scene in my childhood and experienced how I was feeling in relation to other children of my age, and also how I related to my parents, my mother in particular, who's now passed, and the world, and really healed an emotional breach in that. So just briefly, I think what I've got for me personally coming out of that is a real renewed sense of solidity and strength. And I think that another key factor that's influenced me in the last few weeks is very much related to this. So I went through a book by William Whitecloud. He can't remember the name of the book now. Secrets of Natural Success. And one of the things that really struck me in that book is he's talking about psychic reading, developing your psychic ability. And there were three words that he said in that. When he said, when you're trying to listen in to your intuitive self, your superconscious, the collective consciousness, if you like, the Akashic consciousness, well, however it makes sense to you. Three words, he said: make it up. Make it up. Because when you make something up, and we're all told, we shouldn't do this when we're kids, right? When you make something up, what are you using? You're using your imagination. And what is your imagination? Where does it come from? Right? Anyway, so that's been bubbling away and fermenting in the back of my mind for a while. And I think that what's happened is, coming out of this particular session, knowing that I'm loved and strong and capable, there's some kind of doubt has been pulled away, and it's the kind of that doubt that's been sabotaging me for years with my permission and consent. And now it feels like, just waking up the next day, I was able to make it up. Okay, who do I choose to be in this world? And it's just given me incredible, clear direction. So I don't need to go into what I'm choosing to do in this world right now, because that's my business. But the message of this, if you're confused like I am, going through decades of going, what do I want to do when I grow up? Make it up. Choose, right? And I think the reality is that what I decided is, or what I realized is, it was always there. I already knew. I just needed to open my mouth, let it out, express it, right? And it's to do something great. Just chasing money to pay the bills can't cannot inspire me. So there you go. So if you've been waiting for permission to choose which version of you to embody and express and project into the world, you can. Just choose it.